We've gathered here in the boardroom to have a meeting about the future of TrapCorp Industries. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of things to do on the board, and we've done some of them. Some of them we haven't. Hey! Excuse me. Pay attention. This is very important information. I guess maybe you're looking at the board. Okay. So anyway, we've done some of them. We should probably take them off the board. And we got more to do. So let's take a look. First off, we have a tree farm. We need to do that. Flower farm too tall. That is done. And now I wouldn't say that the other farm it's connected to is done, but that one is done. Coliseum not done. Redstone blast room, that is actually completed. Raid farm we have not done. Lava base we won't talk about. Cow farm not done. Villager trading hall all villagers. We did that. So that is done. Blaze farm. And we still need to fix some blocks, but overall done. Horse testing area, not done. Slime farm upper levels, not done. Chorus fruit farm, that's the one I was talking about earlier. Not done. Enchantment room. That is done. And finally a machine to take us home. Not done. Very much not done. We will have to do that. Alright, now I'm going to go do a final test to try to figure out more about this world. While I'm gone, I expect you guys to come up with a plan of finishing what's on this list. Alright? Alright. See you later. Of the Sandbox kids here on the Theater Rap Gaming channel. We are here in our secret base, and we have, as you can see, built it up. We have gone all the way down to bedrock from just a few layers under the lava level, and we've boxed it out. We've made it mob proof, and we'll just, as soon as we fly away, these guys will despawn except for the ones holding stuff, and then we'll just get rid of them, and we should not see any more mobs in here. So this should now be a safe place to be. But we do have our work cut out for us. Obviously, this is just a giant deep slate box. That is not ideal. We gotta decorate this place up, get it into working lab fashion, and I actually have some ideas about this entrance as well. So we're gonna make that pretty cool, and let's get going. Just a couple of these. Maybe one of these. Oh, missed. And we have cleaned up the place already. Now let's get going. All right. So I've kind of come up with this bridge idea for the upper area that's going to go around. Then we're going to put in some sort of a ceiling. I think we might continue these arches up from here to go up higher through the bridge, but I think this is working. I think I kind of like this this design here. I think I'm gonna probably hang some soul lanterns off of a couple spots, and those torches up there are temporary. I think those might become soul lanterns as well. But I'm kind of digging this look. It looks very kind of evil, kind of sinister. So this is the start of our secret lab. So let's keep putting this in. All right. Well, as you can see, we have done a fair amount of building in here. We got some walkways up on both sides with the pillars holding them up, and we have a staircase kind of going in. I did do a little bit of a TrapCorp logo here. I don't know if it's going to work out. What I really do need to do to see if it's going to work out is do something back behind. I was thinking lava at one point, but now I'm looking at it, I'm kind of thinking it might be better if it was just like maybe some warped stem, maybe some stripped warp stem to be specific. So I need to go collect some of that up and just try it out and see if that works. We might just get rid of this whole thing entirely and just do like a textured wall, but I was thinking that a little something would be kind of cool. So let's give it a go. So originally I was thinking it was going to be stripped warped stem, but after putting it in there, before stripping it, I actually kind of really like the look of that behind what we got. Now the one thing I am wondering actually is whether or not I like this TrapCorp logo. I think it was a good idea, but I don't think it's really reading and working properly. So I think I may try getting rid of that. And actually what I think we're going to do is just go to this alternating pattern that we already have going on outside of the logo and see how that looks when that's just all there is. Without the logo, it doesn't actually pop as well. So now I'm thinking I do need to strip it. All right, I do think I really like that and the way that's turned out. I do need to do something, however, about these edges. We can see the edge of the warp stem, and obviously we don't want to have that. I think, yeah, that is needed because it does show. So we're gonna have to do something around the outside here to keep that enclosed. But that is good. We do need to get some soul lanterns, so let's get going on that. Alright, well we got ourselves 4 stacks of soul lanterns. We also found a little guest head, and by that I mean got its drop from a guest. So that's awesome. But we're going to go ahead and place these soul lanterns around. Let's get to it. Alright, now taking a look around, this is actually looking pretty cool, if I do say so myself. I am digging the soul lanterns. I think they're a great addition. Now, the one thing I really do want to get done is I want to do something with this wall. I don't want it just to be a flat wall. So we need to come up with some sort of a texture idea to just give this a little bit of life. It might just be adding in some vertical columns of some sort. Maybe adding a little extra texture, but we gotta come up with something. You know, these look pretty cool, and then that's just a big old flat wall back there. So we gotta fix that up. I'm also debating about whether or not these towers should stick up through and continue going up. I kind of want to experiment with trying that. Unfortunately, that means building it up and seeing if it looks good, and then tearing it down if it doesn't. But let's give it a go. Alright, so this is what I was able to come up with as a little bit of an added structure coming up out of that pillar, going up and kind of just holding up the roof with a big base similar to the base down here. It's interesting. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it, if I'm being completely honest. So I may wait on that, but see what you guys think. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this and whether or not we should continue that on to the other places. Having this guy in here is a little scary. Unfortunately, I think that's because the light level of soul lanterns isn't high enough to stop them from spawning, and every other one is spawnable right now, so we may actually have to cap these off with something. Maybe even that. Maybe even that would do. Let's add that. To be honest, it might even make it look a little cooler. Yeah, I don't think I mind that at all. Let's add those in. Alright, looking at this, I do think what I would want to do is actually raise this section. What I'm doing is I'm doing stairs and then a one of the chiseled blocks, and then stairs and a chiseled block. But right here I did a full block with these added little posts and added the lights in with a chiseled block on top and bottom. I think what I may want to do is do these two as stairs, chiseled block, and then put the lights up here. But I actually, the more I'm looking at this, the more I think I am liking it. I think it does have a nice feel to it. So let's try raising that up and just see if that makes it look a little bit better. And maybe we'll add some more in. Alright, I do think that was a good change. I think we're going to keep that change, and I think we are going to go ahead and expand that out. Now we are also going to need to add a roof in, and what I'm actually going to do, I want to get rid of these lava drops. And so what we're going to do is we're going to stick another slab roof at the height of the stair itself, so that it's a second layer of slab, which will keep it so that the lava doesn't drop through, which will be very beneficial to the build itself. And I also kind of want to add in some shape to that roof, but I don't know exactly what to do there. Alright, so I've come up with a little detail for this wall. Just repeat that pattern every so often, and I think it looks pretty nice back there. It kind of gives it a little depth, little detail. We might still want to do something with the wall itself. I'm thinking maybe some sort of inlay with texture might actually just spruce this up a bit. Let me see if there's something we can't do here. Just adds a little more depth to it, to be honest. I think that works. I think that works. I think we'll throw that into all of this and take a look. Well, now that I've done a lot of it, I'm not quite sure how I feel, to be honest. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that for you guys in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'm debating, is it too busy or does it look good? That's kind of where I'm at, and I'm not quite sure how I really feel. So let me know what you think. But that is what we got so far, and we can either continue that around or just do the pillars. I do think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a couple of places, maybe here and there, where we're going to actually go out into other rooms. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take the bottom part of this pillar, probably take that out and just start doing an arch and come down here, and just so it's an archway into the next room. But for now, that's going to do. And we'll figure out those arches if and when we decide to actually expand out and add those other spaces. Also, there's going to be some rooms definitely that break off from up here. We might do some more wall details up here of some sort. Maybe just a duplication of what's down below. And then I still need to figure out my main entrance. I have an idea of what I think I want to do, and we'll have to figure that out next time. Alright, now before we get out of here, I did want to actually show you guys one thing that we did on stream. Over here, we had to move our enchanting table off the surface, and so we built this fancy little room right here. It's all waxed up, all ready to go. It has our enchanting station behind us, as you can see. Oh, it does need a little bit more wax, it looks like. But aside from that, it is all set up and ready to go. Now, when I say as you can see, maybe it's not quite so obvious. If I do that. Oh. There we go. Alrighty. So we got all the little books down here, which I thought made a pretty cool looking floor. Just makes it very animated, very alive. Looks a little mystical, magical. Also, the little bookcase enchanting things do come out to these sides as well, which I thought added a little something. And we do, of course, have full level 30 enchants because there is more than enough bookcases here. So that's what we got going on here. I thought that was a pretty cool touch. And even like the piston heads line up with the lower height of the enchanting table, and it matches pretty well. So I thought this was a pretty nice look. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But that is going to do it for us today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. If you've liked the video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't already, do hit that subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. And remember, folks, don't get trapped without me. Bye-bye.